the box, so that way, if I start testing more messages, it's going to be cut off at the top. But you can also hold Control Z and undo certain things that you've just done. But the main thing about using the crop tool that I don't like about the chat box is that if I hold Alt and crop this to the left, it's going to cut off all the messages. But if we undo that and make it the regular way, and then go into the chat box settings, all the way back down to browser, and change the width this way, so let's say change the width to 300, then it's not going to actually crop out those messages, if that makes sense. It's just going to change the box, and the text will fit inside that box instead of cropping it and getting rid of it. So that's another thing you should just keep an eye out for. Now we can set up our alert box. So now we'll go to add another source, click the little plus button. We can click on the alert box and then click add source. You can leave it as alert box, say add source, and this is where we're going to be able to add and adjust and edit all of our different types of alerts. So if you're just getting started, you're only going to really want to focus on the followers tab because you don't have access to bits or subscriptions until you hit Twitch affiliate later down the road. So you can click on the followers tab and you'll be able to adjust all of the different customization settings here. You can click on the media tab. You can adjust whatever GIF plays, the sound, the volume, the animation, pretty much everything you little heart desires. But I'm going to leave it on the default just to keep things simple. Click on done, and then we'll see our alert box right here. I'm going to put it in the top right corner. We can adjust the size by clicking on that corner box and then dragging. And then we can test out our alert by clicking the test widgets button at the bottom and then click on the follow button. And then you can see our follower alert. This is what's going to happen whenever we get a new follower. So this is a pretty basic just chatting scene setup. So let's move on to the gameplay scene. So we can add a new scene by hitting the plus button. We'll call this one gameplay. Hit on done. Then we have a brand new black screen because this is a different scene. So if we wanted to go back to our just chatting scene, we click it and we're back to the other scene. So that way you can easily switch between different scenes while you're streaming. So we can click on gameplay and let's work on our gameplay scene. So let me actually boot up a game so we can capture something. All right, so now I booted up a game, and in order to capture our gameplay, we're gonna have to go to the sources button, click on add a new source. We're gonna go to the screen capture tab. This will allow us to capture our games and bring it on our screen essentially, so our viewers can see it. So we're gonna click the add source button, and then we're gonna click screen capture. That's all right, we'll leave it like that, and click add source. Then we have a bunch of different options. The first option is automatic, and it will try to automatically find and capture whatever game you're playing, which is very nice. But if that option doesn't work for you, or if you'd rather capture your entire screen, so share everything that's on your screen, you can feel free to choose one of the monitors if you have more than one, and it would capture